I got it. It's right here. It's big and fat. What's up, guys? How you doing? All right. So, I've been doing this new work release thing over the winter time. It was called I Got Laid Off and I Collected Unemployment. Yes. So thank you, Massachusetts residents. My morning Dunkin' Donuts coffee was delicious on your tax dollars. I appreciate that. You see, I was never really worried about getting a job. You see, when I was a teenager, I used to work at a wholesale club. And they always said, hey, if you're down and out, give me a call. I'll hook you up. I'll get you a job. I said, all right. Well, I did that as a kid. And, as an adult, I really don't want to work for BJ's. I just do that shit for fun. Sorry. And then one day I was standing outside the unemployment office, and this guy says to me, I'm just standing there randomly during the day taking the classes that they make you to take so they think you are actually trying to get a job. And then they said, yeah, you need a job? Because I got a job for you right here, right now. And I said, buddy, look, I know I'm standing out in front of the unemployment office, but I know my qualifications. I can't do what you're asking me to. I have 2 hands. It'll take a minute, you'll get it. Come on, people, work with me here, right? So I ended up finding a job. My best friend, he owns a company, he's Israeli. He is, really. And he owns a company, and what he does for his company is he sells ad space for the Jewish community. And I said, really? You want me to be the face of the Jewish community in Boston? I'm like a freaking leprechaun. I'm an Irish chick from Southie. What? He says, no, you can do it. I said, well, whatever. Shalom. Bring it on, right? What do I know? So I drive around all over town, and last week, for instance, I drove to Fitchburg, and I sat with a landscaper for 3 hours, saying, sir, you really need this. This is going to help your business. You're going to get jobs. It's going to be freaking awesome. And he says, yeah, sweetheart, no disrespect, but there ain't no Jewish people here. And I said, oh, sir, no disrespect, but your freaking town ends in the word berg. Sounds pretty freaking Jewish to me. Here's your free yarmulke. Write me the check. It works. I'm doing that little smile thing, right? But, on my spare time, I do a lot of stuff. I do comedy, and I'm also an actress. I was recently cast in a murder mystery around Boston and New England. I'm very excited about that. I really was like, yes. I hope they hire me as the killer. Well, they cast me as the victim, which is fine because I'm an awesome screamer. Yeah, that's good. And then for years and years, I was a cast member of a comedy Italian wedding. I played a drunk bridesmaid. That was pretty badass. Well, I mean, it's fitting because I'm single and always a bridesmaid, never a bride, and usually drunk. So it all works out together. So, but the role I had, my character, she was an Italian, we all related to pasta. Tina Tubatini, my name was. She was this drunken, obnoxious, big head, big mouth Irish chick from Revere. Now, the big hair, the big mouth, I got that shit all day, people. The Italian stuff, are you kidding me? I thought the Feast of the Seven Fishes was a bunch of fat guys having a clam bake. I mean, Rome, don't we all know that's what the fucking buffalo do? Seriously? Come on, that was funny. I just wrote that the other day. That was funny. Anyways, so my director says to me, she says, if you want this role, this is a big stretch. You gotta go out and get it, because you're an Irish girl and this is an Italian girl. I said, I got this. So I went to see this. I wiped them out of orange toner, blue eyeliner, Aquanet hairspray, extra hold. I watched a few seasons of The Sopranos. I put up a cast poster of the Jersey Shore on my wall for some inspiration. I whacked a couple guys off. So anyways, a little about me. I'm single. I was in a relationship for about a year. Doesn't matter that it was with 4 different people, does it? Who's counting? Right? No, nobody's counting. The guys I've been dating, though, it's kind of like I'm getting that 3-month itch, you know? I'm just freaking thankful that's the only thing that's itching. That's a good time. But, a lot of the guys that I've been dating, they're tools. Tools. Same story. They want to get hammered, then they want to get nailed, and I'm the one who ends up getting screwed. Oh, don't feel bad for me. I'm okay. That was really sad. Yeah, but, I think it's my fault. I know my problem. My problem is I have absolutely no game. I'm like an empty freaking Toys R Us store. No game. I'm sitting in a bar the other night with a friend of mine, and this guy comes up to me and he says, maybe it's me, right? He comes up to me and he says, hey, you drunk yet? I'm like, oh, really? How come you didn't just walk up to me and say, hey, you ready to make a really bad decision yet? Because thank God I didn't. But this other guy comes up to me and he starts talking to me. He's really nice and we're chatting and stuff. And he says, oh, what do you do? I said, oh, I tell jokes sometimes. I'm a performer. Oh, you're a performer. I said, yeah. He says, well, where are you performing next? Now, there's two ways that this answer could have gone. Two ways. The correct answer should have been like at this really awesome little place I've never been before. It's in Somerville. You should come. It's awesome. My answer, my drunk, stupid-ass answer was, behind the dumpster in 10 minutes, if you're lucky. Wait, come back, I'm not done. Where you going? He didn't come back, he left. Yeah, he left. So I was thinking about doing the online stuff, but then I thought about it and said, ugh, it's a lot of keystrokes for a one-night stand. I was thinking that. But then I was on Facebook and I'm thinking, a lot of my friends were like, why don't we go to some of these single meetups for people in their 30s, right? And I stopped and I looked around. I went with her and I stopped, I looked around, I saw all the guys and I said, there's no way these guys are keeping their meetup. You guys are freaking vicious. Come on. It's funny, he's laughing. Come on. So I was talking to my mom about the whole online thing, and she says, I'm from South Boston, as if you couldn't tell. And I was talking to my mom, and she says, I said, Mom, I'm thinking about doing this computer dating thing. She goes, oh, this online thing. She goes, oh my God, I knew it, you being from Southie. You were gonna get an addiction. I said, no, Ma, online, not on lines. I was like, Christ, I'm not a junkie, I'm just a little desperate. Fuck. So anyways, I was talking to a friend of mine, I'm into with this. I was talking to a friend of mine, telling him my whole sad story. It's summertime and I'm looking for some fun. And he says, oh, so what are you gonna be, some sort of a summertime hoe? I said, how dare you say that to me? I was so offended. What would ever make you think I would confine it to a season? And on that note, folks, oh, boo-hoo to you too. Thank you so very much for all your time.